Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I'm going to discuss about some strategies in cryptos. Delta.exchange has been our long time promoter, but for a long time I have not posted any trade ideas. That's because I shifted to global exchanges instead of trading in Indian exchanges. So first, what is the difference between global exchanges and Indian exchanges? An Indian exchange, a crypto exchange, is an exchange where the people of Indian tax residents only allowed to trade. And they trade only in Indian rupee. If you are buying, somebody else is selling for you. The buyer is also from India and seller is also from India. A buyer also pay money only in Indian rupee. Seller also receive the money only in Indian rupee. But bitcoins are traded in US dollar. So therefore, the system will show the equivalent US dollars in the trading platform. Otherwise, it's everything Indian. Delta.exchange is one of the very few exchanges worldwide reputed and also have an Indian presence, and they are registered with the Financial Intelligence Unit of Finance Ministry. So, it is safe. All the money kept within India only, the money never go out of the country. But there are many exchanges, they actually take the money out of the country. So, having said that, we'll come back to the strategy part. The first, I will show you what is a strategy that I have done last week. Without wasting the time, let me take you to the computer. If you have not seen the last week video, the link is here. You can go and check. And I have taken a Bitcoin 91,000 short straddle. That time, the Bitcoin was trading around 89,000, 90,000. But still, I've taken slightly bullish view and I've taken 91,000 short straddle, which means selling 91,000 call option and selling 91,000 put option. And the margin was around $200 to $50. But see, after just 1 week, the expiry is January last week. So that means when I took the trade, it was almost 10 weeks away. Out of the 10 week, only 1 week has passed. Now see, as of now, unrealized profit is showing about $115. I think the margin was around $230. $115 profit is a fantastic profit of 50% in 1 week time. 50% return in 1 week is a fantastic return. And of course, must remember few things. Crypto markets are very highly volatile, so you cannot put all your money. You can put some small part. Like if you are investing portfolio, if it's 100 rupees, maybe 15 rupees, 20 rupees you can put it, and it's a high risk and high reward. And having said that, you just put $200 plus and then get $100 plus in 1 week. Nowhere, you get this kind of a return. And that too, a safe strategy. And our upper break-even was like $106,000. Lower break-even was $75,000 or something like that. Okay, so anyway, after a long time, I shared one strategy. In fact, when we take the position, immediately it will show loss only, because one drawback in trading in cryptos, especially in the long term, like 2 months, 3 months away, the liquidity is an issue. Say for example, if you see the liquidity here, maybe 90,000 let us take, because now the market is trading around 90,000 only. So buyer at 6,200, seller at 6,260. There's a $60 difference between buy and sell. You can't put a limit price if you're doing a strategy like straddle, strangle, ratio spread. So I always execute with a market order. So there's a 50, 60 rupees, $60 difference between buy and sell. So because of that, immediately it will show loss only. Right. But even this profit is also may not be very accurate, but we have to wait for this long-term option to become a short-term option, then the liquidity will pick up. So liquidity is one issue in trading in cryptos. All right. Now, enough talking our great ideas. I will come back to this week. Last week I taught straddle. Maybe this week I can teach something else. This is an interesting strategy. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to buy 90,000 put option. Right? Because last week when I took the trade, Bitcoin was around 89,000, then it came down to almost 80,000 and then again reversed. So once again, if the crypto market falls, I want to make some profit. So how to make profit when the market falls? You have to buy the put option. Okay, but buying the put option, 90,000 put option, as I showed you here, it's very expensive, like $6,000, 6,200 something. So what I'm going to do, after buying the 90,000 put option for 0.1 Bitcoin, I'm going to sell 80,000 put option, double the quantity, right? So 80,000 put option, you see it is trading around 2,700, so let us say 2,750. So 2,750 plus 2,750, it will be 5,500. So you are buying for 6,200 and selling double the quantity, collecting 5,500, and still there is a shortage. How much? About 500, 550 point. So that money I want to collect by selling $125,000 call option. So that $125,000 call option is trading around 500, 560, 579. So that means I'm buying for about 6,000 plus, selling for about 6,000 plus. So I'm not paying any money from my pocket. Now, in case Bitcoin falls, my buy option will give profit. But my problem will be if the Bitcoin falls below 70,000, because I'm buying 90,000, so 80,000 double the quantity. So my lower break-even will be 70,000. So my problem will begin if the Bitcoin falls below 70,000. Right? So I will be making some money as long as Bitcoin is trading between 70,000 and 90,000. Upside problem will start if Bitcoin crosses 1,25,000. Why I choose 1,25,000? Very simple. The all-time high for Bitcoin is 1,25,000. So that's why the probability of market going there is very low. So that is why I'm selling that. Now, if you see the overall, the margin is $404. And I'm putting all the prices at market order only because I don't want to put the price order then wait for some time. So I click place order. So all of them are created successfully. So orders executed. Okay, but as I told you, immediately you will see some losses. 16 plus 10, 26, around $30 you are having a loss. So that is the nature of this trade. We cannot do anything. Otherwise, you just place a limit order, then wait. But if one gets triggered, the other doesn't get triggered, then our strategy will not work. Okay. So the same thing was last time when I did this one, it was also something like that only. Immediately it was showing like $15, $20 loss. But now it's showing almost 50% profit. Right. So, like if you can have some strategies like this, so every week you make about $50, $100 profit. So that's about $400 per month. $400 per month is a salary of a office goer, right? So that's something good. That's with a small capital, Okay, of course, if your capital is slightly big, you may ask me, sir, why you have to do for $400 per month? Okay, the first thing is that, as I told you, my capital is big and I'm not trading in Indian crypto exchanges, and because I do not want to pay tax in India. So I'm trading in global markets, so where I do not have to pay the tax. So this one I'm just showing only for the education purpose. And second thing, last week we have made $100. It doesn't guarantee that we will be making $100 every week, right? So as I always say, a large part of your capital is you are trading without risk, but one small portion, nothing wrong if you take a high risk. Even you lose also, you are not going to lose much, right? So last week I taught a strategy which was a short straddle. This week I taught a strategy, it's a put ratio with one call selling, and then next few weeks I may come out with more such videos, more such strategies, and I will be keep updating this P&L report also. If I have done any adjustments, I will also tell you what type of adjustments I have done. And wait for soon to be launched crypto trading workshop. So maybe next week onwards we will start collecting some information, those who are interested, and then we will decide whether to do online workshop or offline workshop. If there is a sufficient demand, I can do offline workshop also. So it all depends upon the response. So we will see next week. Meanwhile, if you are interested in opening an account in delta.exchange, so you can see the link in the description. So you can open an account through us, so that we will get some sub-broking amount. Okay, right. So, somebody told me, if you really want to be an ultra HNI, you should have 7 different sources of income. So I have a trading income, YouTube income, investment income, I have so many sources of income. One such source is this sub-broking income also, right? So that is how we grow very fast. Yeah. Okay. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. So nothing more to add. So I will see you next Saturday. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.